If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that should do. All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay. Now, collective, I just want to come over here and shoot the shit before I go to the gym, because this message was on my heart heavy this morning. And speaking of hearts, you know, that can be significant here, but collective, I want you to pay attention to why you were drawn to this video. I feel like Spirit wants me to talk on that as well, specifically with the title, okay? Because it's not a reason as to why we are led to certain things if it does not resonate in any type of way, shape, or form, right? So I purposely put the title as He's Using You, okay? Now, this could be with somebody that you could have dealt with before. This could be somebody that you are currently with, okay? But it's not even in the aspect of a love interest. This is God using you, okay? This is God using you. And it's such a beautiful thing to be used. But in the midst of being used, collective, I know sometimes it may get hard. I know sometimes you may be like, I'm going through this. Why is this happening and this and woo, woo, woo. As long as you know as far as your heart space, that's all. That's what you should lean on, is that heart space that you have. You know, because oftentimes when you know that you are operating from a genuine perspective, sometimes God got to use us. What's that song? I got two songs download. Somebody's name could be Yolanda. Somebody's name could be Adam, right? I was listening. I put on my gospel playlist, right, this morning. And I don't know. I was so emotional this morning. That's why I was just like, I don't, I didn't really. I mean, I did have a reason to wake up, you know, with grace in my heart, but I kind of felt like it's more so someone else's energy as well. So I was led to get this video out. The Yolanda Adams song, two songs that came out was "This Battle Is Not Yours," and then it was What is it? Open Your Heart, Open My Heart. And in the song, "This Battle Is Not Yours," somebody here is like one foot in, one foot out. You know, maybe this could be somebody's questioning their belief, right? Their spirituality, or I would just resort it to their belief, right? As far as if there is even a God, right? So somebody could be in this constant battle because, again, sometimes the things that we may find ourselves in is happening for us, not to us, right? When you use something, it's to help with something, right? Collective, you were purposely, and in the song she even said, she was like, God has a way of like putting you right next to the enemy and protecting you. Y'all don't know how many times y'all could have been in places around people that heart was not in the right space. But you got to understand that God will hide you in plain sight, okay? He will hide you in plain sight. And it's so crazy because even if it was somebody that you were dealing with that you felt like was using you, you was actually using them. You know what I'm saying? In the aspect of like you being the necessity that this person needed in their life. You used your love, you used your nurturing spirit, you used all of that. You show up as that when you come across people. So it's like when people end up fumbling you, collective, with this pure heart that you have, yes, it may hurt because it's like, dang, I really like that dude. Yeah, dang, I really like that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a purpose. You You never know how, like, when you exit someone's life, how a motherfucker will, just like Big G spin the block on us, past people spin the block on you too, right? And when people see that anointing over you, collective, it gets the people going. It gets them like, what is it? How is this person able to still wake up and be grateful that they're here another day? How are they able to still put a smile on their face? How are they able to get past the things that they have went through? That's how when you've seen somebody that has been through hell and high waters and still chooses to treat people right, still chooses to wake up and fight for whatever it is that they do, or whatever it is that they're going towards. Understand that it's a God in them. Just like it's a God in you, collective, it's a God in them. Because it's so easy for us to fall accustomed to how life tends to whoop our ass sometimes. You know what I'm saying? How we can want to project those things onto other people and to choose not to. I don't even know why I'm still getting emotional. I don't know. I feel like somebody here, y'all, somebody here is getting acquainted. Again, it's a battle here between what they feel like is right. And this could be your energy, but I honestly just feel like this is your confirmation as far as giving you that comfort of letting you know that even though your feelings may be hurt in this moment, understand that your job was done in whatever situation in the past was. Your job was done. When God gave you that inkling that you needed to leave, you need to separate, your job was done, collective. And I know it may hurt because it may be people that you actually fucking loved, you cared about, you held in high regards and all type of shit. So when people, again, when they fumble someone like you, a chosen one, someone who ain't gonna fight fire with fire, who gonna hand over. Listen, the battle ain't yours. People want to fight up against you. You did what you were supposed to do. The rest is for Big G, and best believe Big G is gonna handle that. But it's someone specific here, as far as a love interest, that I feel like you have introduced unknowingly to Big G through your actions, through the type of person that you are. You know what I'm saying? Even your enemies is looking at you as far as like, damn, everything seems to always work out with collective. You know, and I remember being younger. You know how like you grow up in a church, and you follow the structure. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You young, you gotta go, and this and that. But that does not mean that does not deem that you have created a relationship with him just because you were so accustomed to going at a certain day during the summer, vacation, Bible school, all this stuff. It really takes experiences, okay? It took for me to have experiences, for me to feel, hear God for real. For real. Something here about like intuition. I feel like that's one of the highest forms on how to feel Big G, okay? Listening to yourself, because what I say, when you see somebody that's going through stuff, it's a God in them. God is in all of us. So it's oftentimes that initial thought, that's like our human instinct. Just like when we invade an animal's territory and they instantly know as far as what they got to do to protect themselves from predators, whatever the case may be, is that same type of instinct that we as human beings have within ourselves. So it's by no coincidence as to why certain people may make us feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? May make us think certain things. How you know you really know God is when you start listening and paying attention to everything around you. Somebody could be from like the military or something like that. It's like survival instincts. And I was just talking to my mom about this last night. We was talking about we was watching Final Destination, and I was telling her, I was like, I remember seeing this one reel of this dude that was talking about, I guess he was from the military too, but he was saying how um when he goes into the grocery store, he looks for all the exits. He was just like, he was just panning the room. He was like, you know, people just shopping, minding their business and things like that. But you never know, at any point in life, anything, you know, can happen. And that's why it's so important to operate in a way that pleases Big G, because you never know how he's using you to show other people him. He will also send people to you, collective, to help you as well. It's each one teach one, because you may be walking this walk and be, I'm walking it, but I don't know if you hear. You know what I'm saying? Then he'll bring somebody and be like, boom. He hears those thoughts. He hears those doubts that someone here may have. But that's why it's so important to trust in the Most High. Because what they say, he may not always come on our time, but he gonna always come on his timing. Because where are you about to go, collective? Like in y'all energy, with the momentum that I've been seeing going on, where y'all about to go, y'all? All of these things that you are going through is preparing you. It's like your armor. You know how like you play Mortal Kombat and like certain shit unlock and you able to use that weapon, or if you I don't know, I guess like you earn so many, you unlock another form of protection, right? Same here. Same here, collective. And what's that expression when they say he gives he gives his strong, what is it, his battles to the strongest warriors or soldiers? Listen, it's making me think of those one reels that I be seeing, that when they be calling and it be like, I just want to make sure I'm not on the list of the strongest soldiers this year. I feel the fuck out of you, collector, because listen, take me off. Shit. Take me off. But if I wanted to get taken off the prayer list, then I wouldn't be equipped to as far as what's gonna keep me on, right? What's gonna keep me on path? What's gonna keep me on track? So understand, collective, when you know that you are moving right, and you're not, and you are trying to go about certain things in a way that pleases him, because again, we all slip, we all fall at some point in time. But even when that happens, collective, like I always say, he is doing it for us, not to us. Okay? But I do strongly feel like there is a love interest, maybe somebody that you're not like connected to anymore. For some of you, you know, it could be somebody that you are just getting to know, you know. This could be somebody who probably never went to church, never got acquainted with him, just thought it was just like a man in the sky type of ordeal. Like, I don't know. I feel like this person probably did not grow up in that type of household, right? But through you, collective, whether you are with this person or not, you are showing this person that there is a God. There is a higher self within all of us that helps us get through things if we want to. But when you decide to want to, it's a lot of things within yourself that we have to face. Because as much as God gives us grace, He wakes us up in the morning. We're able to have the things that we have in order to do the things that we need to do. We use Him. You know what I'm saying? He created, look, I'm hearing, I started this gangster shit, and this the thanks I get. That's so funny. I'm here. God is a funny guy. Listen, I'm gonna just listen. He is. He definitely is. Okay? We live in a world where everybody use it, a lot of that energy too. People using people to get to where they need to go and shit like that. Listen, you ain't gotta use nobody. You ain't gotta backdoor nobody. You ain't gotta speak down somebody's name. You ain't gotta block no type of opportunities to get what is owed to you, collective, in this lifetime. You don't have to do any of that. But unfortunately, hey Vixen, hey y'all, good morning. But unfortunately, there are people out here that operate like that feel like they have to do that in order to get the things that may not be God ordained to them. You know what I'm saying? And you know that expression when they say, just as quick as you got it, as quick as it can be taken away. That goes for materialistic things. That could just be for life, your life in general. You know what I'm saying? Because it got to balance out somehow. But the good thing about Big G is it's never too late to change. It's never too late. I don't care how much shit you have done in your past. He don't care. All that matters is that you have found him. You have started to trust him. And when you trust him, you trust yourself. And that goes back to what? Your intuition. Knowing when certain people, places, and things just don't make you feel right. Knowing when to leave. Whether it's the establishment because it don't feel right, the relationship, the friendship, the person you're working with, that job. You're not meant to stay in the same place your whole life. Everything changes, everything evolves, and so should you. Okay, collective? So when we resist change, it wastes time as far as how much further you could have been. But when you start to trust yourself, this is like you really being real with you, collective, because you could be in this energy of just seeing the people around you and really looking at the regards in which they hold you. Okay? So you're noticing things in people. And it may feel very uncomfortable because it's like these are people that you have probably known for a long time, and you probably didn't have that certain lens on as far as like trusting yourself, the God in you, right? But your intuition kept telling you like, nah, this person don't really love me. They don't really rock with me. They ain't really, I can kind of sense why they're here, and all of that. All of that. So take heed to it, collective. Take heed to it. It's so funny because it's making me, somebody could be a comedian for real. I'll be picking up on that a lot. But Cat Williams, in that movie with SZA and Keke Palmer. Okay, I feel like our conversation right now is like, I'm the what? I'm the what? Not the what? The two. The what? The two. Okay, because you're the one, not the two, baby. I need you to know that. God would not be putting these things on you if you was not the one to be able to carry it. He wouldn't be doing that. He wouldn't use you. It's like Some people is useless because it's like, oh no, I see your heart space. I can't really bless you with this because I already know how you gonna probably go about it if I do give it to you. So why would I even do that? Oh, but with you, he know that those people that he didn't give it to are gonna want to try and come up against you because you got favor of your life, collective. You are God's favorite. Okay? When you are chosen, you are God's favorite. They're like, oh, yes, I can definitely, with the heart space that you have, oh, it's going to infiltrate all the bad hearts. And you're going to cause so much of an impact on these people. They're going to have no choice but to want that back. Whether it's you they want back or that energy, that God energy back. And for me to say back too, because somebody could have just strayed away. You know what I'm saying? So this could be, I don't know, maybe somebody who could have grew up in a church, strayed away, and just totally lost the connection. But I'm telling you, collective, however you went into someone's life, it's like you kind of reconnected it. You got a lot of people from your past that want to reconnect with you. Okay, friends from a lot of aspects, even jobs too, I'm hearing as well. Because it's your essence, it's your worth ethic, it's the way that you handle things. Like some people, like when you go into people's life, people feel as though like you are really God sent. You really heaven sent. And that's what an earth angel would do to you, baby. You know what I'm saying, collective? You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that we perfect, you know what I'm saying? But our heart is always in the right spot. It's always in the right spot. Some of y'all could be getting y'all like chakras. Somebody could be a part of the LGBTQ plus community. Okay? But collective, listen. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Somebody's name could be Linda. Hey, Linda girl. Listen, y'all. The things that we go through is not in vain when your heart is in the right spot. Okay? It's not in vain. And God trusts that the more you continue to lean on your higher self, it's going to lead you to exactly where you're supposed to go with the people that you're supposed to be with. You know, I'm hearing, you know how they say, I'm hearing that song, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. You know what I'm saying? When you're around people that make you frustrated, that make you cry, that, you know what they say? You know, when your ancestors and when your spirit guides and when Big G see them tears hit that floor, oh, if it's up, then it's stuck, baby. If it's up, then it's stuck. Because again, your heart space, for you to show a sense of an emotion towards how people treat you shows is like, dang, I would not have done that to you. People who don't give a fuck, they don't have no sense of emotion. And it's going to take for certain people, certain situations to happen to bring these people back. You know what I'm saying? We all have free will, but it's certain parts but it's stipulations to that. You know what I'm saying? We all have free will. We're free to do whatever we want to, but there are consequences. Okay? And sometimes it's to teach ourselves, and sometimes it's to teach other people as far as the situations we find ourselves in. All right, collectors. So again, it ain't happening to you. It's happening for you. All right, so I'm finna head out. My tea done got a little warm, and I'm finna torture myself at the gym. I love you guys. Make sure. No, I'm just playing. I'm not even gonna say that. It's so funny too. As far as wording, maybe that could be a thing here as well. Because when me and Z used to go to the gym, we used to say we going to the bank. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing as long as the outcome is income, put out whatever it is that you will want back in. You know what I'm saying? So again, sometimes it may hurt. Sometimes you may not want to do it, but it's going to benefit you. He's going to benefit you because I don't listen. Whatever position, this could be a job, this can just be in a relationship, whatever position God is going to put you in, this is merely because of you've been trusting yourself, is going to be so beneficial for you, collective. So keep going. Keep going, because you're just because there's tower moments happening around you with people, places, and things, you may feel lonely, you may feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying, I can't trust the motherfucker. Keep going, because you're going to come across people that you can. Okay? You just got to make room for them. And I know sometimes making room for them kind of hurt. All right? But you're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there, collective. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one.